Good morning, I'm Riley Heider. Today is Thursday, November 18th, 2021. Here are your daily announcements. Attention boys in 9th through 12th grade, there will be preliminary sign-up for the 2022 varsity baseball team today, November 18th in the high school LGI room from 5 to 6 p.m. If you intend on playing baseball this spring, please plan to attend. If you cannot make the meeting but are interested, please email Coach Day at jday@richlandsd.com. The Galleria Mall has requested students to decorate foam core ornaments for display throughout the Galleria during the holiday season. Students must complete both sides of the ornament and need to be returned to Mrs. Ringler by Wednesday, November 24th. Any suitable medium is acceptable along with appropriate themes. See Mrs. Ringler for more information and to select your ornament shape.
Varsity wrestlers, you will not practice on Friday. There will be a very short meeting in the library at dismissal on Monday, November 22nd. This includes any football athletes. Football players will be dismissed promptly for their practice. The rest of the team will practice in the wrestling room. Attention winter sport athletes. Forms must be completed on Planet High School. If this will be your second sport for the school year, Section 8, the re-verification form needs completed. Only athletes with completed accounts will be eligible for the first day of practice this Friday, November 19th.
First take, Rudy.
There will be a junior high student council meeting on Friday, November 19th during period 7 in Mrs. Smych's room.
The angel tree is here in Mr. Wintering's room. He's going to give us more information on it.
Very easy. All you have to do is get a tag off the tree and then fill this out with your name, the child's name, and there's a number on the tag. Do your shopping. There's a little suggestion on the tag what the child wants, or there's also tags for elderly people as well. You don't have to get everything that they want, of course. Some kids put down they want a new car. I get it. Get what you can. If you can't afford to do it by yourself, I always tell kids, get together, 4 or 5 of you, put $5 or $10 a piece, and you can get some nice gifts. Buy the gifts, put them in the bag, put the tree tag in the bag, tie it up, bring it in here. Don't wrap them. That's left to the people that are the parents or guardians of the kids to do. That gives them an opportunity to be involved. We've always filled out probably 150 to 200 tags. That's our goal this year. So I appreciate you coming down and doing it. Thank you.
You're so good. High five.
I'm here with Mr. Shirt, and he's going to tell us his opinions on Mr. Jones and Mr. Wintering.
Funny you should ask, Stemmer. Yet another story of the Three Stooges. 3 of us have taught together for many years, but this is one of our more memorable stories, I believe. It goes back to the college days of Mr. Jones and Mr. Wintering. They were roommates, you know. And back at that point in time, really, even though they're close, they're roommates, they're going in 2 different directions. On the weekends, Mr. Jones is putting himself through college as a hand model, believe it or not. Try not to stare at his hands. He's very self-conscious about that. And Mr. Wintering, he had such long flowing locks, beautiful, beautiful hair, but he was prematurely balding. And to try to compensate for this, you could buy over the counter a product called Rogaine. And you would rub it on your hair, and hopefully it would grow back. Well, he left an open bottle next to the sink, and inadvertently in the middle of the night, Mr. Jones spills it on his hands. And lo and behold, he starts to grow hair on his knuckles, and his entire hand modeling career starts to go down the tubes. He was no longer getting the phone calls he used to. And he took it rather nasty. He was the head of the hand model union at that time. He was very well respected in New York City. And his career just spiraled out of control. And Mr. Jones, Mr. Wintering, they went their separate ways there for many years until they reunited here at Richland and started their teaching careers together. Now, Mr. Regan, just to make sure that the fight does not break out between Mr. Jones and Wintering, because there is a little bit of underlying resentment. Like I said, you can't stare at Mr. Jones's hands. I have to have a classroom in between the two, so it more as a buffer, so that there isn't any fisticuffs breaking out, let's say. But if you notice, Mr. Wintering no longer has his long flowing locks, and Mr. Jones's hands are just a mangled mess. And that's the sad story of Mr. Jones and Mr. Winterine.
Your weather forecast for today. Showers early, becoming a steady light, rain later in the day. Morning high of 58 with temps falling to near 45.
For lunch today, we will have barbecue rib sandwich with parsley potatoes. Thanks.
If you intend on planning...
You, me, and the tree are all gonna fit.
Work on Winterine's self-esteem.
Okay, you're the one who has an obsession with donuts and bacon. That is not my fault.
Nothing wrong.
The weather? Lunch? Alright.
Don't touch me. Get away.